Clauses marked. Plus, is still valid under Charta 1225 yo. But with all them minor amendments, and you can put that on your toast. Clauses marked. Asterisk was omitted in all other issues of Charta and shit. In Charta itself, clauses ain't numbered, and text reads continuously. The translation sets up conveys sense rather than precise word in the original gangsta Latin. John, like Grace of Magna, England, Lord of Ireland, Duke of Normandy and Aquitaine, and Count of Anjou, his cold ass, the archbishops, bishops, abbots, earls, barons, justices, foresters, sheriffs, stewards, servants, and all his officials and loyal subjects, greeting. KNOWTHATVESOREGOD, both I came of our rest and them of our ancestors and heirs, honor of God, exaltation of the Holy Church, and prophetic order of our magnanimum, all up in the lyrics of our Reverend Father Stephen, Archbishop of Canterbury, Primate of all England, and Cardinal of the Holy Roman Church, Henry Archbishop of Dublin, Lowly Bishop of London, Haga Bishop of Winchester, Jocelyn Bishop of Bath and Glastonbury, Hugh Bishop of Lincoln, Walter Bishop of Worcester, Lowly Bishop of Coventry, and Israel Bishop of Rochester, Master Pandulphus of Deacon and Gang member of the Papal Household, Bruce A. Merrick Master of the Knight of the Templar, in England, Lowly Marshal Earl of Pembroke, Lowly Earl of Salisbury, Lowly Earl of Warren, Lowly Earl of Rundle, Alan of Galloway Constable of Scotland, Warren Fitzgerald, Haga Fitzherbert, Hubert Duvert Seneschal of Poitou, Hugh Dunell, Matthew Fitzherbert, Thomas Bassett, Alan Bassett, Philip Daugherty, Robert de Rockley, Jizzy Marshall, Jizzy Fitzhugh, and other loyal subjects, plus 1 FIRST, and by this, present chart have confirmed for our asses and our heirs up in perpetuity, that against the church shall be free, and shall have its fucking rights undiminished, and its liberties less unimpaired. Y'all KNOW that shit, where's the footska? Y'all KNOW that shit, where's the footska? Y'all KNOW that shit, where's the footska? That we wish this shall be observed appears from the fact that of our own free will, before the outbreak of the present dispute between our asses and our parents, we grant to them confirmed by chart of the freedom of the church direction the right back and top of the top bill and necessity his and import his tie then, cause this to be confirmed by continuation TTTTTTII. This freedom we shall observe ourselves, and desire to be observed in fat faith, by our heirs in perpetuity. TOALLFREEMENOFOURKINGDOM our wild asses have also granted for our asses and our heirs forever all liberties was freestooled up below to have and to keep for them and the heirs of our asses and our heirs 2. If any earl, baron, or other thing that holds lands directly at the crown for military service shall die, and that his wild little fucking wilderness is heir shall be a full age and no relief. The heir shall have his crazy ass near the fucking inheritance on payment of the ancient scale of relief. That is to say, the heir or heirs of a earl shall pay pound 100 for the entire road sparingly, the heir or heirs of a knight 100. At most for the entire knight's fee, and any way that owes less will pay less, up in accord with the ancient usage of fees. 3. But if the heir of such a thug is underage in the ward, when his move ask home as of age, the perved out with the footsker shall have his crazy ass near the fucking inheritance without relief or fine. 4. The guardian of the land of the heir was ass is underage, shall take from it only reasonable revenues, customary dues, and feudal skills yo. Dude shall do this without destruction or damage to him or property. If our wild asses have given the guardian chisel of the and tagging vengeance finger licking dirty ass sheriff, or tie anything answerable to our asses for the revenues, and if move ass commits destruction or damage, we will exact compensation from him, and Fallen shall be entrusted to who are the and prudent pins of the same fee. Was ass shall be answerable to our asses for the revenues, or to whom our wild asses have assigned them wild ass smooth the footskas. If our wild asses have given or sold some up way of the guardian chisel of such land, and if move ass causes destruction or damage, the perved out with the footska shall lose the guardian chisel of it, and it shall be handed over to who are the and prudent pins of the same fee. Was ass shall be similarly answerable to us. 5. For so long as guardian chisel of such land, the perved out with the footska shall maintain the houses, parks, fish reserves, ponds, mills, and every last near the fucking thing else pertaining to it, from the revenue as of the land itself. When the heir comes of age, the perved out with the footska shall restore the whole land to him, stocked with plow crews and such implements of home where yet the season demands and the revenues, from the land can reasonably bear. 6. Heirs may be given up in marriage yo, but not to one of the of lower standing. Before marriage takes place, it shall be made known to the heirs next to kin. 7. And her home boys dirt a widow may have her marriage portion and inherit his at once and without shit. Right back up, and you'll need the fucking ass. It shall pay, not a goddamn thing for her dower, marriage portion, or any inherit his that she and her home boy held jointly, on the hizzle of his wild little fucking wilderness. Right back up, and you'll need the fucking ass. It may remain up, in her home boy's doggy then for 40 minutes after his wild little fucking wilderness, and within this period her dower shall be assigned to her near the fucking ass. 8. No widow shall be compelled to fuck, so long as that wishes to remain without a home boy. Y'all KNOW that shit, where's the footska? But she must give security to that chain, can marry without royal consent, if that freaky holds her lens of the crown, or without the consent of whatever other lord she may hold him of. 9. Neither we nor our officials will seize any lend or rent a containment of the figured debt, so long as the debtor has movable loot sufficient to discharge the debt for yalts. A debtor suretiless shall not be distrained upon so long as the debtor his wild little fucking will dirty ass can discharge his wild little fucking will debt. If, for lack of means, the debtor is unable to discharge his wild little fucking will debt, his suretiless shall be answerable for that shit. If they so desire, they may have the debtor's lends and rents until they have received satisfaction for the debt that they paid for him, unless the debtor can show that smooth with footska has settled his obligations to him wild ass smooth footskas. Asterisk 10. If not way as was ass, as borrow the sum of strula, from Jews takes a figured dirt not before the debt has been repaid, his heir shall pay no interest on the debt for so long as he remains underage. He respect his little that smooth with the footska holds his wild little fucking lands. If such a thing get falls off into the hands of the crown, it will take not a goddamn thing except the principal sum specified in the bond. Asterisk 11. If a player takes a thing dirt now and scroll touches his may have a guarantee not a goddamn thing towards the debt from that shit. If he leaves the low pimp stat is underage, they needs may also be provided for on a scale appropriate to the size of his hold in the lands. The debt is how he paid with the residue, reserved in prestige because of his wild little feudal lords. Debt so top each other than Jews is how he dealt with similarly. Asterisk 12. No student or aid may be levied in our magnanimum without its general consent, unless it is both our ransom of our person, to make our eldest little as make, and once, to fuck our eldest daughter and shit. For these purposes only a reasonable aid may be levied. Yo shit N-O-W that shit, move the footska. Yo shit N-O-W that shit, move the footska. Yo shit N-O-W that shit, move the footska. Aids from David of London is how he treated similarly. Plus, 13. David of London shall shirt off wallets ancient liberties his and free customs, both island and Asian and juice and shit. We also will imprint that all other ghettos, boroughs, towns, and ports shall shirt off all they liberties and free customs. Asterisk 14. To obtain the general consent of our own folk assessment of the aid except in lottery cases, specify the divorce student. We will cause archbishops, bishops, abbots, earls, and the parents to be summoned individually, by letter and shit. To them players was as old lens directly at our asses we will cause a general summons to be issued, all up in the sheriffs and other officials, to come together on the game engine fixed dizzle, of which at least 40 minutes notice shall be given, and at a game engine fixed place. In all letters of summons, the cause of the summons is gonna be stated. Yo shit N-O-W that shit, where's the footska? This type of shiznit happens all the time. Yo shit N-O-W that shit, where's the footska? This type of shiznit happens all the time. Yo shit N-O-W that shit, where's the footska? This type of shiznit happens all the time. When the summons has been issued, the witness appointed for the dizzle shall go forward up in that court dizzle with the resolution of them present, even if not all them players was ass, was someone that rocked up. Asterisk 15. In future we will allow no one to levy aid from his wild little freeman, except to ransom his cold ass, the young little person, to make his wild little fucking eldest little ass make, and once, to fuck his wild little fucking eldest daughter and shit. For these purposes only a reasonable aid may be levied. 16. No player shall be forced to pay gas, utmost each full next fee, or other freehold in the land, than is due from that shit. 17. Ordinary lawsuits shall not follow the royal court round yo-yo-yo, but shall be held up in the game engine fixed place. 18. In course of novel decision, Morgan sister, and therein, presentment shall be taken only up in a proper county court. We ourselves, or in our absence abroad our chisel justice, will thus do justices to each county 4 times a year, and these justices, with 4 necks of the county, erected by the county itself, shall hold the assizes up in the county court, on the dizzle and up in the place where the court meets.
Here's
19.
an
If
idea
any
to
assizes
consider.
cannot be taken on the
In
dizzle
the
of the
memo
county
field
court,
of
as
all
does
your
make sense
checks,
freehold shall afterwards
write,
remain behind,
for
of them plays
sensual
was ass,
massage.
as attended the court, as will suffice for the administration of justice, as in regard to the volume of business to be done. 20. For trivial offense, a game engine free player shall be fined only up in proportion to the degree of his offense, and for straight offense correspondingly yo-yo-yo, but not so heavily as to deprive his cold ass, the young ass of his wild little fucking livelihood. Yo shit N-O-W that shit, where's the footska? I be fly as a game engine falcon, so Renault can fast guy out. Yo shit N-O-W that shit, where's the footska? I be fly as a game engine falcon, so Renault can fast guy out. Yo shit N-O-W that shit, where's the footska? I be fly as a game engine falcon, so Renault can fast guy out. In the same way, a merchant shall be spared his crazy ass merchandise and a villain the implements of his own playery if they fall upon the mercy of a royal court. None of these fines shall be imposed except by the assessment under the reputable pimps of the neighborhood. 21. Earls and barons shall be fined only by the equals and up in proportion to the gravity of the offense. 22. A fine imposed upon the property of a cold ass little clerk up in holy orders shall be assessed upon the same principles without reference to the value of his wild little fucking ecclesiastical benefice. 23. No hood or thug shall be forced to build bridges over rivers except them with an ancient obligation to do so. 24. No sheriff, constable, coroners, or other royal officials is to hold lawsuits that should be held by the royal justices. Asterisk 25. Every county, 100, wapentake, and tithing shall remain at its ancient rent without increase except the royal dumas and manors. 26. If all a considered of the play was ass holds a lacey at the crown, a game engine finger licking dirty ass sheriff or royal straight up legend, produces royal letters patent to summons foes that got debt cause of the crown, it shall be legend foe them ta, seasonless movable loot found up, in the lacey at the dead play ta value of the debt, as assessed by worthy men. I ain't talking about chicken and gravy ish. I ain't talking about chicken and gravy ish. I ain't talking about chicken and gravy ish. Nothing shall be removed until the whole debt is paid, when the residue shall be given over to the executors to carry of the dead man's will. If no debt is cause of the crown, all unmovable loot shall be regarded as the property of the dead dude, except the reasonable shares of his hoe and will thugs. Asterisk 27. If a game engine free player takes a dirt back into state, his crazy ass movable loot is to be distributed by his next of kin and players under the supervision of the church. To mute the fucking rates of his wild little fucking will debtors is to be preserved. 28. No constable or other royal straight up legend shall take corn or other movable loot from any player without immediate payment, unless the seller voluntarily offers postponement of this. 29. No constable may compel a knight to pay scroll of folk castle guard if the knight is willing to undertake the guard in person or with reasonable excuse to supply some other fit play to do it folials. A knight taken or lusted on military steeds shall be excused from castle guard for the period of this service. 30. No sheriff, royal official, or other thug shall take horses or carts for transhismic from any free dude without his consent. 31. Neither we nor any royal straight up legend will take wood for our castle or for any other purpose without consent of the waller. 32.